The film opens at the Dursleys' home, where Harry Potter is staying during the summer holidays as usual. Uncle Vernon's sister, Marge, visits and treats Harry with disdain, violently insulting him and his parents, which angers Harry. Inadvertently using his innate magical powers, he makes her inflate, and she drifts out of the house and away in the sunset. Angry, Harry runs away from the Dursleys. At first, he goes on purpose, but he quickly stops when he realizes he has nowhere else to go. He sits down at the edge of the road with his trunk, and as the wind picks up and a street lamp flickers above him, a jet-black dog emerges from the bushes opposite, growling at him. He raises his wand at that instant, but the eccentric night bus for lost witches or wizards makes a sharp appearance and escorts Harry on a wacky journey to the wizard's pub, the Leaky Cauldron. While there, Harry learns that Sirius Black, an alleged supporter of Lord Voldemort, the Dark Wizard, has escaped from Azkaban prison. Harry must meet the Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge, and he fears expulsion from Hogwarts for his use of underage magic outside of school. However, the case is surprisingly dropped because the Ministry didn't send students to Azkaban for inflating their ants. At the Leaky Cauldron, Harry is also reunited with his two best friends, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, and the rest of the Weasley family. Arthur Weasley pulls Harry aside to warn him about Sirius Black. He suggests that Harry must be wary of Sirius Black because of his loyalty to Voldemort. He believes that Harry is the only thing stopping Voldemort from returning to power, and it is on that premise that Sirius Black escaped from Azkaban to find and kill Harry Potter. Harry, Ron, and Hermione return to Hogwarts for the school year aboard the Hogwarts Express, which is unexpectedly boarded by the Dementors, ghostly prison guards looking for Black. One of them enters the trio's compartment, knocking Harry unconscious, but the new defense against the dark arts teacher, Remus Lupin, fends off the mentor with an amulet. At Hogwarts, Headmaster Albus Dumbledore announces that Dementors will guard the school until Black is captured. Hogwarts caretaker, Rubeus Hagrid, is announced as the new Care of Magical Creatures teacher. In Hagrid's first class, Draco Malfoy deliberately provokes Buckbeak, a hippogriff, into attacking and injuring him. Draco's father, Lucius Malfoy, a powerful Ministry of Magic member of staff, files an official complaint in defense against the dark arts. Professor Lupin, the defense against the dark arts professor, instructs the class in the defeat of a Boggart, which changes its form to appear as one's greatest fear. When Harry steps up, it manifests itself as a Dementor. However, Lupin steps in and defeats it before Harry gets the chance. Later that night, Sirius Black breaks into Hogwarts and destroys the fat lady's portrait that guards Gryffindor Tower. Frightened and hidden in another painting, she tells Dumbledore that Black has entered the castle. The students spend the night sleeping in the Great Hall, while the teachers search the castle for Black because he is believed to be large in the castle. 2 mentors are sent specifically to patrol the perimeter of Hogwarts. The next day, Professor Snape replaces Lupin as the defense against the dark arts teacher while Lupin is incapable of teaching at the present time. In a rare divergence from routine, Snape teaches the class about werewolves. During a whirlwind Quidditch match against Hufflepuff, a Dementor attacks Harry and almost causes him to fall off his broom. His broom lands on the Whomping Willow, where it is destroyed. In Hogsmeade, Harry learns that Black not only betrayed Harry's parents to Lord Voldemort but was also Harry's godfather. Lupin personally teaches Harry to use a Patronus charm to protect himself from Dementors. During another school outing, Harry, still trying to enter Hogsmeade, wears an invisibility cloak and tries to sneak into town but is caught by Fred and George Weasley. They give him the Marauder's map, a map of the entire school showing the location of everyone in the area in real time. Fred and George tell Harry that the map has marked some of Hogwarts' secret passageways so he can get out of sight, being a werewolf. They also explain that Sirius is innocent, having been falsely accused of betraying the Potters to Voldemort, as well as killing their mutual friend, Peter Pettigrew. It is revealed that Scabbers, Ron's pet rat, is actually the animagus form of Pettigrew, the real culprit of the crime for which Sirius was convicted. Severus Snape arrives to capture Black, but Harry knocks him out with the Expelliarmus spell. After forcing Pettigrew back into human form, Lupin and Sirius prepare to kill him, but Harry convinces them to hand Pettigrew over to the Dementors. As the trio leaves, the full moon rises, and Lupin transforms into a werewolf. Sirius transforms into his dog form to fight him. In the midst of the chaos, Pettigrew turns back into a rat and escapes. Harry and Sirius are attacked by Dementors, and Harry sees a figure in the distance who saves them by casting a powerful Patronus spell. He believes the mysterious figure to be his deceased father before fainting. When he wakes up, he discovers that Sirius has been captured and sentenced to the Dementor's kiss to suck out his soul. Dumbledore enters, and Harry, Ron, and Hermione try to convince him of Black's innocence. Dumbledore somehow already knows, but says that their word alone won't be believed. However, he suggests mysteriously that Harry and Hermione travel back in time by using Hermione's time-turner device. We now find out how Hermione has been attending simultaneous classes. At least Davy both Black and Butthead from their fates. Hermione turns her hourglass necklace back 3 turns, 3 hours, and Harry and Hermione are thrust into the past where they observe and remake the evening's events. They throw stones through the window of Hagrid's hut, warning each other of the approaching executioners. They save Buckbeak while the execution team is inside with Hagrid, just before the execution, thus exonerating Hagrid from all responsibility. Hermione distracts werewolf Lupin stalking Harry by imitating the cries of other werewolves. From a hideout in the woods, Harry watches a mentor's footage and realizes since the deer symbol didn't appear, he must have been the one who had conjured the mighty Patronus. Harry's relationship with his godfather was broken. However, Harry was relieved to know that Black, although still considered a fugitive, was at least free and safe for now. Black and Buck leave, and Harry and Hermione return to the infirmary. As soon as the time-turner heals, Dumbledore reluctantly cheerfully bids them good night as the school year drew to a close. Lupin announced that he was stepping down, believing the students' parents would be uncomfortable knowing it was now publicly available that he was a werewolf. He returns the Marauder's map to Harry because he is no longer a teacher. Harry then receives the gift of a firebolt, a fast-racing broom, from an unknown source. Hermione holds up a large quill also included in the package, confirming that Sirius had definitely sent it. Harry tries it and is pulled out of view, ending the film with a quick shot of Harry riding his new broom, ecstatic.